Hey, what's going on YouTube? Triple Tapper here, aka Guitar and RN. Don't have a gun in my hand today, obviously. I have a guitar. And what I'd like to do today is I wanted to do a quick lesson on how to play one of my favorite songs of all time. It's called "Patience" by Guns N' Roses. Very famous song, and like I said, one of my favorite. Very beautiful tune. Also, pretty easy to play. There's on the track. There's like 6 guitars going at once, so we're just going to kind of focus on the meat of the tune, and even with that, you can do some little tricks and things like that. I can show you. So we're just going to kind of approach it from a very simplistic way. I believe that the tune, the way that Guns N' Roses plays it, is tuned down half a step. Which is how my guitar is now. So, if you wanted to play in standard tuning, you tune it down half a step, and you can put a capo here on the first fret, and you'd be in standard tuning. But I usually keep most of my instruments tuned down half a step. It's just kind of a preference for me. So that same G chord will sound like. So just a little bit of difference. And there's like 6 different chords in the whole song, but they're pretty basic chords. There's a couple of what we call suspended chords, but we'll get to that in just a minute. So the intro, I won't do like I said, kind of the melody, kind of like you hear on the track. I'll just kind of strum through it. So it starts off with the C chord. And if you don't know what a C chord is, you take your ring finger here, place it on the, like I said, mine's tuned down half a step, but it would be the A, 3rd fret of the A string, your middle finger here, 2nd fret of the D string, and then your index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. And you don't play this top string. You can bring your thumb across it like this just to mute it. Or you can, that's a C chord. So, song starts off in C, so you hear them, shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you, still alright, and right there they go to a G chord. This is the shape of a G chord. You can play a G chord a couple different ways. I play it this way, it's more comfortable. You can also play it this way, which would free up your index finger there. But basically what you're doing is, your middle finger, 3rd fret of the E string, index finger, 2nd fret of the A string, and then your ring finger, 3rd fret of your high E string. So that's a G chord. You can also play a 4-finger G, same shape, but you're just bumping your ring finger up and adding in that your pinky there. So now you've got just those 2 right there. And see, it adds in that higher note, so it rings out a little bit different. So backing up just a little bit, what we've got so far is shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you, I'm still alright to smile, girl, I think about you. And right there they go to an A chord. And you can play an A chord a couple different ways. I just bar it. It's just these 3 strings right here. You can see that. So that's an A chord. I just bar it like that. It's just easier for me. You can play it however. Some people will kind of bring their fingers in like this. It's just my fingers are too big and too fat. So I just bar it. So we've got shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you, I'm still alright to smile, girl, I think about you every day now. And they come into a D chord, and on the record you'll kind of hear something like this: I think about you every day now. And then you'll hear them. And so that's those suspended chords: D sus2, D sus2. And then bringing in the pinky there is a D sus4. So you've got your D shape, and you're just bringing in a pinky, lifting up one. It just takes a little bit of dexterity. So, and then now you go into the chorus. Sad woman, take it slow. Things will be just fine. and now you see another chord. This is an E minor. So you can play this different ways, but I'm using my middle finger and ring finger here on the 2nd fret of the A and the D string, and this top string rings open, or is played as well. So that's an E minor chord. It'll work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. And they kind of do that a couple of times, and they'll even do the and that's really kind of the gist of the song. Like I said, it's really not hard to play. But like I said, there's about 6 chords in the whole song. So you've got C, G, A. You've got a regular D, D sus2, D sus4, and you've got an E minor. That's really it. And I think at the end, whenever they're doing, just a little patience, yeah, just a little patience. They're just going back and forth from a D to a G. So that's kind of the, like I said, the meat of the song. It's not too difficult. Beautiful tune. But we'll kind of go back, and I'll just kind of show you a couple of little things you can do to kind of play a little bit more precise with the song. So when you first intro in that C chord, you kind of hear them. They're bringing in that pinky right here on the 3rd fret of the B string. So you hear this. But they're also lifting up that index finger there whenever they do it. So I believe that technique is called ornamentation. So you can play a chord and just lift up a finger, or put another finger in and change the sound just slightly enough to where it sounds pretty cool. So you could. See, I didn't change the chord at all. I mean, I didn't really, do too much except move a finger. I didn't put in a new chord shape, I should say. Just kind of, like I said, just kind of lift it up and then, with that D sus, that's kind of like that little hook when you hear it at kind of the end of the song. So again, what they're doing is shed a tear 'cause I'm missing. Whoops, excuse me. Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you. Still alright to smile. Going to the G. Then they go to the A. Girl, I think about you. And then they do a little. They do like a little. You can do it this way with the A chord. They're kind of reaching over and grabbing that 3rd fret of the B string and removing it. Or like I said, like what I played, I just bar it and I just kind of lift up a little bit. And you get the same kind of song. Then it goes into the D. And that's pretty much it for the song. If you guys have any questions on any specifics on anything, let me know. If there's any requests that I can do, let me know. Until next time, Triple Tapper, out.